Escanor.
Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another Grand Cross video. Now, we just did a live stream, we went over the new Escanor and we did a live reaction. Here is my first initial reaction to the Escanor Ultimate. Festival? Anima? What's that? That's not Escanor. But I mean, to be fair, it's been leaked, so it's confirmed to be Escanor. Oh, here we go. Oh! Yo! Whoa! Yo! Holy shit, he looks insane! Oh! Oh shit, that's mad! No way they just threw that in, fam. Nah, replay that. So during the stream we were trying to figure out what the characters do and like what he does, and obviously because it was all in Korean / Japanese we couldn't tell what it was. So we do now have official information, and I'm going to throw up on screen right now of like what the little character details are. Even though it is in Japanese, I'm going to read it out now as well. So the first passive is passive. So the best way to describe this passive is to think of it how it works in the anime, where even though the one he's in his form, he's obviously super OP, but then he gets to 9 o'clock or noon, and then he gets super stacked up, and obviously since it's no longer 9, it goes down, the sun drops, and you slowly lose your debuffs. That's how it's going to work. So the passive does read, after every ally's turn, so this is at the end I believe, but I do believe if you start first you do get 1 stack. Increase all related stats by 6%, so it does go up to 16, and then maxes out after 3, so it only goes up to 3%, so you only gonna have 16. But then when you get the 3 stacks, you also remove all debuffs if you had any before, and with Kyo and with the King meta on JP right now, it's definitely gonna be usable. And he also gains debuff immunity, so super tanky. Like this is gonna be his high noon moment where he just pops off, and after that he just loses his stack, and it just slowly loses his progression. So basically how it works is he's obviously super tanky or super good at the start, gets better on turn 3, and then after that he just loses his buffs and goes back to normal. But still, it's definitely worth, it's a pretty good passive. Suits the guy very well actually. I'm kind of impressed how they implemented his little high new mechanic into the game. But then also his skills. So his skills are also insane. His crit chance is actually, crit damage is pretty sick as well, so you definitely want to run probably a crit team with him. So his first skill deals 5% rush damage. Rush damage is a new mechanic, I shall get into that in a second. So he just does a rush damage to a single target enemy. Rush, what the new rush mechanic is, it deals 0.8% more damage per 1% of the remaining HP. So just more damage. I'm not really sure how to say it. It's just, the more HP he has, the more damage you can do. Bear in mind, he's going to be increasing all his attack related stats at the start. It's going to be insane. He's going to be creating like insane. It's literally unreal what this guy's going to do. And the second skill is a little punch. He does like a little punch thing. You'll see it in the background now. Deals 60% damage to a single target enemy. That's literally it. Just damage. It's insane stuff. 600%. I believe that's what Derriere had. So I think it's Derriere's card. But with his buff stuff, it's gonna be insane. And then boom, here's his ultimate, the one Divine Escanor. So it's insane. If you haven't watched it, it's playing in the background now. You've probably already seen it. So what this does, deals 720% damage to a single target character. You know, single target, nothing like Lost Vein. But here's the kick, and deals additional death damage afterwards. So death is also a new mechanic, and you can see it in the back right now. What it does is it deals 20% additional damage afterwards, meaning if you ult and you kill Lost Vein, who's ult rushing with Elizabeth, and the res procs where you normally Lost Vein will come back alive, because obviously that's how it works. It then does the damage again. So this is why it's OP, because it's not 1 go, it's 2 goes, and it procs after they revive as well. So it's literally the best counter to Elizabeth. We have an actual counter. We say it before with other characters, but this is legit an actual counter towards it. Not only that, it kind of counters King as well, the King team. So just, why would you even summon for King now? It's a fat L. Like, literally, there's no point summoning for King. Give me a fat skip. Save for Escanor. And then, yeah, that is, if they do die as well, the person does die if they don't get res. It then does damage to the next person afterwards. So you can kill 2 people with this ult. It's a single target where it kills 2 people. It's mad. But then that's no, we still have Arthur to cover. So this, I actually haven't seen this yet, so I'm actually going to be my first time reading it. So Arthur is green. He's going to be on the banner with him. Same rate. They all have a 0.25 rate, which is annoying, but they are festival characters. So it's passive. If all allies are alive, they deal 35% more damage and receive 35 less damage. Okay, so bro, him and Kyo actually might be a banging combo here. So already a passive is pretty good. However, it only activates when participating in battle. So he has to be in. He has to be in the actual the match. He can't be in the 4th slot, which is, I guess, makes sense. So here's his first skill. Removes enemy buffs and deals 350 damage and sealed buffs and debuff attacks. I guess skills, I guess they just translate it to attacks for the 2 turns. This single target attack, not too bad. Using it on like what Arthur's and Elizabeth, especially since he's green, he can do obviously a lot more damage to Elizabeth. So already a pretty good counter towards her. And then the second skill deals 375% damage to all enemies. I think that's it. I think yeah, like, literally all it does is just damage. So that's kind of a disappointment. And then his ultimate, we've kind of already used to it. It's the normal Arthur thing since it is another version of Arthur. But yeah, Arthur's a bit of an underwhelming character. He is given for free, so it's nothing too crazy. But Escanor is the main prize here. And on screen now, I'm going to throw some screenshots of like what the characters look like. Obviously in-game, and you've probably seen stuff in the background. But Escanor is the one you want to go for, man. Obviously, one of the most popular characters. Not going to lie, he looks a bit weird in-game. Just the way like he's so bright. Obviously, he's glowing. He's got the fire on around him. Just looks a bit out of place, to be fair. And consider, it's a weird feeling to see this guy in the game. Like you think he never come to the game because like, it's such a massive character we wanted for so long, and he's finally here. So it's a bit overwhelming. And yeah, I can't wait to pull him. I will be trying to pull him on JP when he does come out. I have around 600 diamonds, so I still have to somehow get 400 more. They're gonna give tickets, they're gonna give diamonds. I have pretty much a month to pull from him. I will eventually get him, and you want to get this guy 6-6 since he's gonna be wiping out teams. However, at least for the free-to-play players, you only do have to get him once, since well, the ultimate is gonna kill regardless, especially if you get it off in the first few turns, and then well, it does the death damage afterwards, so it's gonna kill regardless. Pretty good character, definitely want to save it. Probably the best character in the game, I'd say. You probably don't need, to be fair, you know what, use them in I said it in the video, using them in Red Demons are gonna be pretty fun. Just doing all the damage is gonna be pretty sick, seeing them in game. And yeah, the costumes as well for the character are pretty funny. We do get a free costume, I'd seem, just from the look of it, to where you actually get what's it, like every Escanor can wear it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, because you do see a screenshot, I've tried and find it, where you see the other Escanor wearing it, even though it's the one. So that's a pretty good outfit to have. And Sacred Axe Rita is another weapon that I think is the same one as we have for Escanor. I'm not too sure. And probably my favorite part is his Viking set, or his headpiece, where he's got like a little beard and like the Mohican or whatever. Is so sick. Definitely probably his hairpiece are pretty good. His outfits aren't too crazy. Like he's got a chef one, he's got the little yellow one. It's not too good. The gladiator one looks alright. He's got like the half of the Escanor armor, but not the biggest fan of his outfits. I'm gonna get them because obviously I want to max them out. But yeah, that is all for today. A lot of videos coming out today about just so much stuff. Like we got like 7-8 new updates on global. The video should go out after my Oslo and Hawk one, so if you want to go watch that, you can. And yeah, I should be uploading summons later on too, if you want to go watch those. But yeah, let me know what you think of the new Escanor. If you're on global and you're watching this, just don't summon for King. Fat L, do not summon for him. And skip, summon for Escanor. Because Escanor banner has all 4 of them on it, so you have a 1% rate to put a Fest unit, which is just the highest rate we've ever had. So you better save for those. Plus, this will be our 1-year anniversary, so it's going to be a massive dub for global. Just save for it, just do all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.